Hey guys, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to show you guys how I bake my face, because I know the last video that I did, even though I did like the base of my face, I didn't actually bake, I just set my face. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Basically I did my brows and I cleaned up my brows at the bottom and I got foundation on. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer, and it is in dark cocoa. So basically I just conceal under my eyes, and if I really want to be snatched, to be honest, I'm not doing this as often anymore, but I'll do it today. I like to reverse contour my nose mostly. I feel like that's the way that I get it the most snatched. So yeah, and I'll just bring these lines as close as possible, but also I have to keep in mind that I'm going to be blending, so that's going to have an effect on it. And yeah, that's pretty much where I highlight. You're probably like, what the heck? But I'm gonna let this marinate a little bit. But yeah, I pretty much highlight there, and then I let it sit. Like, I'm gonna go in and highlight my chin and stuff, but I usually just use the excess from blending out that. And also, you're gonna need a damp beauty blender. Literally just, I soaked it in my sink and then I wrung it out most of the water. Like, literally, it's just damp. But yeah, while I wait for this to finish, I'm gonna tell you guys what I have on my face. I have my foundation is the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation in deep bronze, I believe. And then on my eyes, not my eyes, on my eyebrows, I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black. And then I concealed under my brows with espresso. I got espresso and fawn, I believe. I went with espresso first and I went with fawn. Yeah, so that's basically what I have on my face. You let it sit more for better coverage, so that's why I'm doing that. Obviously I don't do this all the time, because if I'm getting ready and I got someplace to go, unless I get ready like hella early, then I'm not. And sometimes I really don't feel like doing this snatch look all the time, like I mentioned. But yeah, we're just gonna go and blend that. I could let it sit for more, but no. And I'm just gonna take the excess and just put it on my chin. And you're just tapping that into your, you can kind of already see the snatchness of the nose. Hopefully I don't mess it up, but yeah, you can kind of already see that. And I love reverse contouring my nose because I love having the negative space of my skin tone. I feel like it gives it a more natural snatched look, but that's just me. So I'm just piercing the beauty blender and I'm just dabbing the middle part in. It's so important not to put so much product in the middle, because then it won't, like, when you're blending it, it won't spread out. And it'll keep that negative space right there. And then, like I said, I just go into the chin and whatever excess I have on the Beauty Blender. So, basically what I what I'm gonna do is go in and bake. That's the whole point of this video. I have like a couple different powders that I use to bake. I will either use the Airspun powder, I will use a NYX matte powder, just like any powder really, or I'll go in with the Maybelline one, which I'm going to use today, and this is the one in dark, or I'll go in with the e.l.f. one sometimes, depending. And I also have a black opal powder in medium, but yeah, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline one. Actually, no, we're not, because this is not the one that I wanted to use. Oh. Is this the right one? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. one because shambles. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. sheer setting. I believe this is the setting powder. I'm just gonna put some on there. Oh, that was kind of a lot. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put the Beauty Blender in. I find that if I bake with the Beauty Blender when it's wet, it's so much better for me because I have oily skin. It does help my makeup last longer. Okay, so I forgot to mention this, but there's 2 ways you can bake. You can bake to let it just sit in your skin, or you can bake and wipe it off. It all depends on a personal preference, honestly. Some, like in the beginning when I used to bake and then wipe it off. So yeah, but it's really important to like really pat it into your skin, because you know, that way when the oils pop up, it'll absorb the oils. And just get it under your eye. Personally, I don't really care for having like under eye circles or something like that, so that's not really a big issue for me, or a concern, I guess. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use the tip of the Beauty Blender, like this part, and I'm going to just set the middle of my nose, trying to be as careful as possible not to mess up the flow of this nose contour. And then obviously I want to set that chin. And then I want to set behind my nose. I think baking is important if you go for the matte look, because it really helps with that, among other things. And I feel like it gives you an airbrush finish also. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let this sit, and I'm probably gonna just dust this off at some point. Yeah. I don't remember if I brought my brush or not. This is really sad. But yeah, I don't remember if I brought it. I think I have to go get my brush. So after letting that sit, I'm gonna go in with basically my face powder. And I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Press Powder in 360 Mocha. And I'm just dabbing my brush in that, tapping off the excess, and then I'm just going in and basically like brushing away the bake while also trying to blend it in so I'm not coming off ashy. And just see the contour still there. Like, you could probably go in with a actual like contour thing and do it, but again, personal preference. So I'm just going in and patting now. Actually patting the powder in, and that's pretty much like how I bake. To sum it up, sometimes I will just like, depending on the powder that I use or something, I will just let the bake stay there and I won't wipe it off. It all depends. Also, I know a lot of people were talking about this powder being causing flashback. Let me know down below if you guys want me to do a video on how to avoid flashback, because I actually have a tip where this powder, where I use it and it doesn't cause flashback. But yeah, that's pretty much how I bake. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's like really there all is to it. So bye.